Hello and welcome to another video of Lord of the Rings Online. I hope you had a wonderful day so far, and thank you for tuning in again. We are in Tinudir in Evendim, and we just talked to Kalinglat, one of the rangers, and now we start, right? That's what we do, exactly. Gathering up
Stay a moment.
some quests and then head into the land. There you go. You say you have been sent here by Aragorn. Sure you have, and I am Arvidui last king. Kallinglad is right not to trust you, if you ask me. Still, I am not going to turn down a helping hand. If you can convince me that you are not a robber trying to make off with precious relics of Dunedain, I will put in a good word for you with Kallinglad. But you will not have it easy. Bats and bargets have begun creeping into Port Arduel from the fields of Fornost, and we rangers have been too busy dealing with the tomb robbers of Evendim to drive off the creatures. Head east towards Fornost, defeat the winged beasts and the fell hounds in Path Arduel, and then return to me with a word of your deeds. That sounds easy enough. We can do that.
Stay a moment.
We oft keep in touch with the elves of the Rivendell. One called Barachen is I consider a close friend. A letter I received from him not long ago indicated that trouble was afoot with the troll shores, and he was seeking my advice. I worry for him. He has a small camp far to the east of here in the troll shores, just beyond the last bridge from the Lone Lands. Would you go to him and learn what troubles him? Sure.
Could I speak with you a moment?
We have just gotten word from Rivendell that Master Elrond wishes to speak with you. I not know what about, but I have found it is not best to keep a powerful elf lord waiting. We just came from him.
Would you do something for me?
When I stayed in Estelden, I made friends with a group of Earthkin that lived not far from the refuge. They were holding out valiantly against the oppression of Angmar. Seeing what we have gone through here, I think of them and wonder if they are well. I would like you to go and find out if they are. I am sure there is work to be done there. Their camp is north of Estelden, just beyond the Rome Dwarf. Why are you sending us back? We just did all of that.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The land to the east of here is called the Fields of Twilight. Within it are the ruins of several ancient estates. These places were once home to powerful families within the kingdom. They grew grain and raised animals used to feed the city and provided work for many of the people. Now they are disgraced by robbers, overtaken by nature, desecrated by goblins, and now even serves as the camp for the force of Angmar. It is an affront to all who draw their heritage from the shores of this lake. I have detailed on this journal notes about the estates and their threats availing them. Please take it and read it from as you explore the Fields of Twilight. It will guide you if you choose to help us reclaim these ancient ruins. Oh. Oh, interesting. There's a whole thing going on here. Nice. Quest item. What? Thumb Nambarth is the nearest of the estate ruins and for your first priority. While the threats to it are not great, they must not be trivialized in their importance, for Thumb Nambarth is being reclaimed by nature itself. Thumb Nambarth was once a great hall. You can see that in what still stands today. This will not be the case for long, though, and not because of looters or goblins. It is the ivy. It grows deep into the cracks in the wall and slowly pushes the bricks apart until nothing is left standing. It is also threatened by a source that itself is not threatening. A herd of elk has settled within its walls. They are not a problem of themselves, however soon they will bring predators, wolves, hungry robbers, wargs, and goblins from the northern hills. We can't have that. So, of course, we are going to help. Marks. Oh, Some virtue points. Don't mind if I do. Let's put that here because that's the quest item. How are we looking on virtue points? Well, no. I want this. I want mercy. I want evade and fate and vitality. Just in case. Okay.
Stay a moment.
Kalinglad is a wise ranger who has seen many summers, and I trust his judgment as my own. If he is not convinced of your honesty, I remain unconvinced as well. North of Tinodir in Tuan Fornek, an ancient stone overlook stands watch atop one of the tallest hills. Jabe Grimshaw, leader to one of the robber bands, that has caused us so much trouble, plans his band's activities from its heights. If you seek to prove yourself to me and Kalinglad, you will put an end to Jabe Grimshaw. You will find Baradrath, the flat stone platform atop of the tall hills of Tuan Fornek, southeast of Tinandir and north of Tham Ornan. You will find Jabe there as well. So many things, but how about, before we do any of this, we quickly go to Elrond, we quickly go to Estelden, because we can teleport back and forth and get these quests done right away.
How can I be of service?
I think that might be a good idea.
What do you need?
To get that done right away. There. Right up top to Angmar. But that's good. I think they have a stable master there as well. So we can already just go there, unlock the stable master, and go back. Leaving all of those alone. And in order to be able to go through all of Angmar, we need to have done a lot in the book number 6 already. That's why I'm so adamant that we are actually going through that. Going through the book and all of that. So we are able to do everything that we need to do in Angmar. Not going to say what for those of you who don't know the game. So I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just saying if you are going to play the game and you want to have the full experience of Angmar, you need to have book 6. Like these. Who am I talking to? Oh, to you. Turkey.
Leave the Yorkin in peace.
Angmar pushes against us hard. There is much help we could use. Okay. I will be back for more later. What I want to do, however, is go here to Oger and unlock that stable master while we are here. And then teleport back to Elrond. And then quickly ride to Barachan's camp. And then go back to Tinudir. So we can actually then start. What's that? Start the Hammerhand. Oh, you go there.
Trust does not come easily among the Trade Galorg.
Okay. Returning to Rivendell.
A strange fate brings you hither.
It is good you have come. We are in dark times and there is much to do. I have heard of your deeds in Evendim and believe you can help bring a light to these lands as well. I think we did it backwards. Come to think of it. But, well, Aragorn was sending us to them. So... Anyway. Let's see.
Sweet-eyed melon.
No, I cannot. To the stable master, so we go to Borachan's camp. And then... starting Evendim today.
What do you need?
I need a swift travel to Borachan's camp. Yes, what I need. There.
Megovanen.
So the Rangers of Evendim have sent you to help? They did. And the good thing is that we did already everything for you that we can do. North Downs. Okay, so we have to go back to Estelden once more. Oh boy.
What can I do for you?
I thought we were done with Estelden. Apparently we are not. I didn't see that one. Oh well. That's alright. Just getting these run and speak to X, Y, and Z out of the journal.
What can I do for you?
Wow, look at that antler. Wow. Impressive. Oh, walked right past him.
What do you need?
Cullinglad sent you, huh? And here I thought they might need your help even more than we. But it is true that matters here are not to my liking, for the orcs outnumber our forces greatly, and it is only a matter of time before the last bastion of the north comes under attack. Well, it's a good thing that we helped already.
Stay a moment.
Yeah. We did help already. That's good. Okay, now... Okay, now we are good. Perfect. Where do we start?
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
You come from Lord Glorfindel himself? Well then, you are welcome here. It is a great honor to receive a messenger from such a renowned elf. Erkiel, you say? I know not that name. There are few elves who come to these lands, and those are mostly travelers, not residents. Still, it may be. I have heard tell on an uncanny glade across the lake on the northwest shore. That shore is dangerous these days, but they say the glade itself is different. If an elf lives anywhere around the lake, it would be in or near that glade. Go if you will, but be wary.
Would you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
I have come into possession of a riddle, Fanon, that may lead the way to buried treasure. A Dunedain landholder buried something somewhere in Evendim, fearful that it might be taken by the Witch King's forces in Fornost Fell. If Fornost fell. It seems that the landholder's line was extinguished in the battle, his lands abandoned, but I believe that his treasure remains unfound. There's a riddle, Fanon, and the only directions I have found, and those not easy to come by. 2 roads pass through green fields, 4 kings watch the meeting of the ways. I do not know where this might be, but there is a crossroads east of Tinudir. Perhaps the riddle speaks of the crossroads of Kanadach? I guess we find out.
How can I be of service?
You have been sent by Aro here. Good. We have great need of trustworthy warriors to help us against the growing threat of robbers and the like that have grown up in recent months here. For we are few and it threatened to overwhelm us. That's not good. That's not.
Would you do something for me?
Sure. Greetings, Fennin. You have arrived at a difficult time. We have been stretched terribly thin by the incursions of the Angmarim into our lands and by the number of lawless brigands that have been stirred up by the gathering clouds of war. It is against the latter at which I hope you can aid us. The bands of tomb raiders have become so bold of late that they have taken to wearing sashes of allegiance to the various unsavory leaders. I would have you bring me these sashes as proof of their defeat. If you can do this for us, then I will see to it that your name is regarded well among the wardens of Anuminas. I could use that help, because for some reason they don't like me yet. Such a likable person, I thought. Well, off we go. Although, what's happening here? Loyalty proof. Oh, that's the... okay. Right, off we go. Okay, and the first deed. Okay. Practically, again, kill everything. Ooh, nope. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. And we're only going for the gold mines here, because those are the ones that are most needed. Gold is most needed for jewelers, for example. So we are going for that ore. There's a stone marker. The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. If it is once marked the location of the treasure, it has surely been found. The marker bears an inscription, all but worn away by the passage of time. The inscription in this stone marker is barely legible, but these words can just be made out. To settle disputes, men fight the ring of stone. Outside the wall, my marker lies hidden. This new riddle may reveal the true location of the treasure. To settle disputes, men fight in the ring of stone. Okay, so we need to find some sort of arena. I don't know, are you the one of those that I need to kill? Apparently not. Okay. Let's set here first. Up there. There's more ivy. The tapestry shred you have found is old and faded, but some detail can still be made out. Perhaps if you can find more, it would be of interest to the rangers of Tinidur. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find some more then. Oh, we have finished with the elves. Alright. You leave me alone. Stop that. Anything here? No. Okay. There's more ivy. Okay, 2 more of these. There's one. And one more. Four more of these. Alright, that's that. The next estate within the fields of Thamvara. It is a place we know little about. The records we have found only describe its name and its enigma indeed. The only thing I know is that the tomb robbers have been swarming over it as of late. Given our focus elsewhere, it has been ripe for the picking, and they have slowly stripped out any valuable information we could to glean its identity. It is not enough that we battle nature and time as enemies to our history. We have to deal with the greedy robbers who want to deny us our past and identity. It cannot be tolerated. Okay then. I mean, I do agree. And there's the last piece. Nice. Okay, we are done here. We are! Almost. Now we are. Really? You can hide behind the tree? Impressive. Okay, we need more robbers. Oh, look at that. There you go. Do I need you? Why not? You seem important. Or not. At least you had a name. Okay. You turn a blind eye to a corner of this region for just a moment and something momentous happened that you missed. Somehow, with all of our focus on the Tomb Raiders and brigands in the south, a scouting force from Angmar has slipped into one of the ruins. This is a disaster for us on several fronts. Something here is of enough value to Angmar to send a force to find it. Something that we do not yet know of ourselves. If they were to find this thing, it could turn the tides of war, not to mention what could happen if they find the refuge of Tinudir. If they use that knowledge to somehow find Estelden, I cannot entertain those thoughts. We must drive them out. We must sow confusion among those who remain. The planes have been tracked to the walls of the ruins. If their numbers are thinned, then their plans destroyed, perhaps we will stand a greater chance. Ambusher. I see your axes. What's here? Oh, the evils of Forest. No, no, oh, ouch. I'm sorry. That was not my intention. Barghists and bats. Ah, there they are. There's another Bargus. Almost done already. Very good, very good. That was the last Bargus. Now we need some more bats. I see one. How many more do I need? 3. Okay. And there's the last one. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we go up north. Oh, wait. Boom. Uh-oh. Wait, wasn't there something that we needed to do here in Arduia? Andala. Oh, okay. Well, discovered. But now we need to go further south. North. The other way. I'm good with directions. Yeah, as long as you don't ask me to give them. Or follow them. Or read them. You are too close. Unfriendly man. Okay. Shove off. I didn't even do anything.
Greetings.
Greetings. And another unfriendly man.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Well, another stranger to this town. No, I'm not the only one. My stomach is always getting me into trouble, and this is no exception. I was in the mood for a nice thick boar steak, cooked to perfection, sizzling in its own juices, and so I decided to go hunting in the North Moors. Well, I went a little further than planned and wound up here. Never knew anyone lived in this place. They say it's haunted. Well, anyway, I decided I never had Evendim boar before, so I thought I might as well try some while I'm here. It should have been a simpler matter of finding a nice, healthy boar, but you know what? I haven't seen a single boar since I came here. And that can't be right. How do people up here manage without plenty of boars to satisfy their cravings for delicious steaks? That's just unnatural. There have to be boars in Evendim. There just have to be. Go look for boars, Finan. And don't come back until you've searched high and searched low. I'm not interested in boar meat from other places either. It's Evendim or nothing. Now, it's a matter of professional responsibility and curiosity. Find me an Evendim boar, and find one quick. Okay. All right then. I mean, it's a little bit early in the day, but I could go for a steak. Mission made me hungry. This looks like a ring where they fight, and there's the stone marker. Found it. The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. If it is once marked the location of the treasure, it surely has been found. The marker bears an inscription, all but worn away by the passage of time. The inscription on his stone marker is barely legible, but these words can just made out. From this beach, you can see Rantost, a short swim across the water. This new riddle may reveal the true location of the treasure. I'm fairly certain it will not reveal a new treasure, but at least it might give us another riddle. Okay, so now we are actually heading... I need to get down here, but a little bit softer. Okay, let's take the long way around. Like really around. Like there. There we go. Too close for comfort. There's a gold mine. Of course there's a robber. There's gold where there's robbers. We need to go down. We are too high up north. Almost in Forrochel, which is quite a cool area, but I think for Forrochel we are a little bit too small. Not sure though, but it is a nice area. It's twilight. I am too far north. I need to go more south, but I think I have to go through that passage. Okay, now we're zigzagging. Well, hi. Sorry. Can't stay. The Dusken Cleft. Oh, wow. Aggroing everyone and their grandma. Oh, boy. Okay, now that's better. Wait, what is here? We're running pretty much straight to that. It's down there. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, bear. Can I go here? Looks like it. And not break anything. Aha! No, spoke too soon. Okay, what is here? Surely almost there. Find a solution to the riddle? Uh-huh. Oh, look at that. Okay. Everything has been washed away. The inscription on this stone marker is barely legible, but these words can just be made out. On the western shore of a mighty lake Nenuyal, stone paths run to the water from a flat clearing. On the western shore of the mighty lake Nenuyal. Stone path run to the water from a flat clearing. Okay, so it's somewhere on the other side. Yeah, we're not going there yet. I don't think. Okay. Somehow I need to get up there again. Let's see how that turns out. Hi, Bert. I might need you for another mission. Oh, well, that was easy enough. Can I go back up? It looks like I can. Awesome. Made it. And gold deposit. Nice. Hello. What's up here? Spy from the height. Defeat Jabe Grimshaw. I would actually do that if I know where he was. So let's see if there's another entrance somewhere. Or is he down there? Although that looks like another one. Maybe on this side. That looks like a location of another mission. Yeah, let's see if we can find another entrance here. No, doesn't look that way. Oh, there he is. Hello. You're Roma. Okay, now I got it. Alright. Oh, ouch. Yeah. Ow. I'm sorry, Fanon. One less Varg to worry about. Two less. So you're not very good at defending your base here. I mean, I'm not complaining, just pointing that out. Destroying orders. Good, let's destroy some orders. 1, 2. Wait, what? Marcus of the Sunken City. Collect the plaque. Mineral, use the plaque. Huh? Quest item. Thumb Andalath was the ancient home of the great smith, one who has made weapons for the line of kings themselves. While most of his work has been lost to history, his influence is seen in every blade we wield. Goblins now camp within the walls of the ruins, foul and wicked creatures. They are more clever than I often give them credit for, and very devious. However, if done correctly, one can trick them into believing something much larger is going on around them and frighten them into a panic. Night and day the flames of Thumb Andalath are constantly burning. The goblins never let them go out. They must fear the darkness and believe something out there will get them if the fires are not lit. If we were to be both the quencher of those flames and the object of terror in the darkness, the goblins will flee from the ruins with great haste. Once they are gone, another part of our history falls back within our hands. That actually makes a lot of sense. There. Yes. Let's do that. Let's go there. I'm all for it. Wait. Why are you here? Go away. Let's see, what is all this? We have this and that. More of this. Looking into the satchel, you see several documents written in the black speech. You cannot read what they say, but believe if you brought them to rangers in Tinidor, they may be able to translate them. Ooh. Okay, we are doing that. Of course we are doing that. We want to be on their good side, remember? So everything that helps them is, in retrospect, good for us. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's... okay, good. So I think... or we could actually stay here. Goblins. Oh, a lot of them. What are you doing here? You're not a goblin. Not happy. Monumental blades. What do you do? This weapon is dull, but not worn. It looks old, but ceremonial. Perhaps you could collect a few more and bring them to the ranges of Tinodir? Okay. The goblins have fled, terrified of whatever may roam in the darkness. You have reached the end of the journal. You should return to Orkalwe. I will do that as soon as I found a few more of these ornamental blades, wherever they are. There, okay. 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 Let's go back to Tinodir and turn in some of the missions, and then we can get the second load of them.
What can I do for you?
Your actions speak well of your skill and bravery. Would that I could reward you more handsomely for your efforts, but our resources are drawn thin and our thanks must suffice for the time being. Oh, it does. Don't worry. It does. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Greetings.
These are in much worse shape than I could have hoped. Time and the goblins have not been kind to them. Hopefully we can still glean some value from them. The blades. The ornamental blades.
How can I be of service?
Look at how even after these years the colors have still retained their vibrance. I wonder if the pieces you found all belong to one tapestry or to many. The tapestry from the first ruin.
What can I do for you?
Interesting. It will make some time to go through this, as I can see evil on most of the documents, and it is all written in the tongue of the enemy. Those are the orders.
Greetings.
You return, and in victory. I confess that I did not fully expect either of those tidings. There is more work to be done, Finnan. Evils, I think those were the bats and the bargers.
Might I take a moment of your time?
It is not yet enough, Finnan. I need you to show me that you hold the history of the Dunedain as important as I or Astuia. If Kalinglad does decide to help you, I will not be held responsible if you turn to plunder. In Parth Aduial, just north of the road that runs to the fields of Fornost, there is a small graveyard called Gorthos. The names, birth dates, and death dates listed on the stones there have not been recorded. Take this charcoal and this parchment and make rubbings of the graves at Gorthos. Beware of the bats and bargers that are sure to prowl nearby. Gorthos is by a collapsed wall north of the ruins of Ostherren, and also north of the road. If you return from this errand, our ancestral records will be more complete, and you may have proved your worth to me. Perhaps. I mean, I can see why they are so, well, hesitant.
How can I be of service?
Vitality and fates? Will, fate, and vitality. Yes, please. Yep, those are ours. The estates within the Twilight Fields are now within our control. There is still some work to do at the Thumb Ornament, but I believe we can now handle the situation that remains. You have done great work for us. Perhaps one day my blade will join with yours, and we will stand before our enemy together.
Would you do something for me?
Of course I will. I want that set. Already rolled. Damn it. Bound to account. So if we ever decide to make another one, another character, we already have some nice stuff there. The estates are back in order, and while there is still much to do within them, that is work we can handle ourselves over time. The Twilight Fields are not yet safe, however. There are still remains of Ostherren. Toro Gethir is charged with watching over this ruined fortress, and while he has been able to do some work to prevent the problems there from growing, he has not had the time nor support to solve them. Follow the road east towards the North Downs. You will find Toro Gethir in a small hill north of the road above the ruins of Ostherren. Oh, a new cloak? Alright. Let's see. Don't have to go to Cullenblood because we are
Greetings.
not there yet. Grimshaw is no more? This is excellent news, Fen, and I begin to believe your tale. It is not yet enough, I am afraid, but perhaps you are telling the truth. If you succeed at my next errand, I will be free of doubt.
Could I speak with you a moment?
While you were confronting Jabe Grimshaw in Turnforneck, a ranger named Pantescal sent word of many boggarts advancing towards the ruins of House Brumbar. Brumbar was a Dunedain line of no small importance before the abandonment of Numinas, and we must keep the grounds of the ancient manor safe from treasure seekers, though the buildings are mostly gone. Pantescal did not seem overly concerned about this band of boggarts, but I will be put more at ease if you stood with them. The creatures are cowardly, but in great numbers even the weakest of foes can pose a threat. The ruins of House Brumbar are north and east of Tinudir in Path Aruial. Cross the bridge to the mainland and follow the shore northward. Brumbar is little more than a crumbling waltz now, but we cannot allow the boggarts to befoul its memory. Okay. Let's sell some things.
How may I help you?
You can get some stuff off my hands, please. There we go. Okay, where are we going? Ooh. Wait, what? Oh no, those are them. Okay, what's this? Title awarded? Oh, reputation changed. Oh, nice. Okay. There. I believe that there is the graveyard. There is gold. There was a grave robber. Not anymore. Was it over there? Might be over there.
What can I do for you?
Narthmund has sent you to me? I do not think I will have need of your assistance, but I know better than to refuse help earnestly offered. These boggarts are weak, but their great numbers give them courage. This courage is misplaced, for we will turn them aside from House Brumbar with ease. Make yourself ready. Okay. Prepare yourself. There they are. Oh wow, that's a swarm. You successfully defended House Brumbar from the boggarts. Alright. You're welcome. Deepest out? How many? Oh, okay. A lot. I thought it would be here, but apparently it's not. Okay, well then let's head further up there. Oh, there they are. Okay. Perfect. History restored.
What do you need?
So after dealing with every other problem they could find first, they finally sent help to me. Well, better late than never, I suppose. Okay, let's see. This is actually quite nice. Better.
Stay a moment.
Hold, friend. Are you passing into Evendim? I would have you deliver a message to Callinglad, a friend of mine, and true. The fighting in the fields of Fornos continues, but we are holding our own. Tell Callinglad he need not spare any rangers to come to my aid. Callinglad is in charge of the ranger camp on the island of Tinudir, far to the west along the road that passes through Path or Ardual and beyond the crossroads of Kandaik. The rangers of the north have an encampment on Tinudir just off the eastern shore of the lake Ninunia. Tomb robbers and other unsavory men plague the shores of Evendim. I would have Callinglad dedicate his forces on combating them, rather than dividing his forces and preparing less effective defenses. Go now, and go with fortune. Go fortune with you into Evendim.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Ostherren is an ancient fortress made to watch the pass between the North Downs and Evendim. She was to answer the call of Fornost and to support it if the need ever came. The need and the call did come, but support did not. Ostherren abandoned Fornost. For that, all who served within were cursed, branded as oath breakers, and left to stand their posts until they redeemed themselves. The time for redemption has come, and we are going to deliver it. I have devised a couple of plans for doing this. I do not know if any will succeed, but I believe they are all worth trying.
Would you do something for me?
When Fawn Ost sent forth the call, Osterin did not answer. She remained dormant and allowing the fortress of the North Downs to fall to the enemy. That decision rested solely with its commander. He has paid dearly for his decision that day. His spirits stand before the doorway of Osterin, ever watchful of all around. He has never been allowed to stop or rest. The more I watch him, the more I pity him, punished for an eternity, for a decision made in a moment ages ago. I feel he has paid his due and wish to end his penance. For this to be done, I believe that he must share in the fate of the Fornost suffered at that dire day. He must taste the pain of the defeat himself.
Stay a moment.
I have spent many a day observing the spirits within Ostherren. They move as they are still on patrol, walking the walls and paths, seeking out the enemy. Many times they found one. Tomb robbers have tried to ransack Ostherren, correctly presuming the ruins of the fortress hold valuables. They have not accomplished much, though. They fear the spirits and try to avoid them, for when the spirits find them, they do attack, and the robbers lose more than win. The robbers within the ruins present two problems. They are slowly carting off our legacy, and they are not allowing the spirits to be at rest. I wish you to drive the tomb robbers out. We shall see if that helps to quiet the ruins.
Might I take a moment of your time?
All of the soldiers who served at Ostherren signed documents that swore their allegiance and service to the North Kingdom. To truly honor that, they would have gone to defend Fornost when it was besieged. Most of the soldiers of Ostherren were cursed due to nothing of their own doing. It is a difficult position to be in as a soldier. Do you follow the order of your commander even when you know that they are wrong? Can you blame a soldier for doing so? They still carry those writs of honor after all of these years. Gather them from the spirits and return them to me. Perhaps I can find a way to consider them honored and release them from this torment. He has a good soul, given everything that happened. There's a whisper.
Ich mich geht bitte!
Greetings.
I sensed the commander leave this place not long ago. I believe he has finally found peace after all these long years. I thank you for delivering it to him.
What can I do for you?
Good. With those robbers out of the ruins, we shall see if the spirits calm.
Greetings.
For being as old as they are, the spirits have kept these writs in amazing shape. I can read every letter of the contract. Now, to see if I can find a way to honor them.
Greetings.
It will take a few days for everything at Ostherren to settle down. When things of his power and nature are stirred, they do not immediately calm. I will watch the progress and report back if we were successful.
Might I take a moment of your time?
You should return to Tinindur and speak with Okalwe. He will be pleased to hear about our progress here in Ostherren. If I am correct, with the issues here resolved, the Twilight's fields are silent for the first night in a very long time. Oop. Alright, let's head back, because I think we have done a lot of good. Suppose we take the indigo plant. Let's
What do you
actually
need?
put this one into the selling part and this one into the shared one. There we go.
What do you need?
Ostherren is silent, and the fields are peaceful. This is a great day, and one that would be celebrated were there not so much more to do. Anuminas, the Way of Kings, the Evespires, all are in need of aid. Our inaction here for so long has left a great deal to do. First, however, we must look to the north and Ostforod.
Stay a moment.
That boy over there, Kelsey is his name I believe, showed up in camp recently and has been lurking around. I am not sure if he is perhaps scouting us to see if what value he can make off with, but I do not trust him. Do me a favor, approach him and converse with him. Perhaps you can discover his motives.
Greetings.
Very good. These rubbings are clear and easy to read, and the information will be most helpful in piecing together some gaps in the history. Go across the way to the bookshelf containing our lineages and place these grave rubbings on the right shelf. Come back and speak to me when you have done this. Sure, don't get up.
Greetings.
I have come to this camp to enlist the aid of the rangers with the problems that face my people, but these men seem so distrustful. It is almost as if they think Ostforod is full of tomb robbers. Certainly times are hard, but some of my people have turned to plunder, but there are far more decent people at my home than the unsavory sort these rangers fear. Oh. So there is some... So you are one of those grave robber men. Of course they don't like that. I can see that.
How can I be of service?
Thank you for your efforts, Fennon. For my part, I believe that you have been sent by Aragorn, and I hope that Callanglad will help you with due haste. I will tell him that you are not a tomb robber, and that your assistance has been of great help to me. Why, thank you.
Greetings.
It pains me to admit that the boy is not wrong. My very impression of him proved just now. He comes asking for our help, something we used to openly give to all, and we watch from the distance in shadows and distrustful and on guard. Today we shall end that. We have once an agreement in place with the people of Ostforod. They would watch the northern lands and protect the road from Forochel. In return, we would supply them, and then they need and see they were taken care of. We have both lapsed on our parts of this agreement. Tell Kelsey and the Rangers will uphold their portion of the agreement and will help Ostforod. He may not know what that means, but I suspect he will direct you to see someone who does.
What do you need?
They say that they would help? This is marvelous news to me. But words are not much value. The winter is coming, and the winds from Forochel are cold this year. There is much to do in Ostforod. There are some rewarding bounties posted, and an adventurer of your skill could well find yourself gainfully employed in no time. Just cross the bridge back to the mainland, then follow the road to the crossroads. Once you reached it, take the northward road up to Turnforneck, and you'll see Ostforod in no time. One of the arbiters, Basil Gummidge, will be pleased to see you and hear of your news from the Rangers. Okay, so we're moving forward now.
What can I do for you?
You have returned, Finnan. I must applaud you and apologize at the same time. I still did not believe you were trustworthy. These are dark days, and the Dunedain cannot afford to trust so easily. But you have proven yourself to be many times over. I will tell Callanglad that your errand must not be hindered. Do not think less of me. The Dunedain have not survived through a long years by having an abundance of trust. Yeah, I believe you are correct in that.
What can I do for you?
Torogithir speaks the truth. The tomb robbers that plague Evendim must be fought. I cannot spare any men for the fields of Fornost unless the situation becomes more grave. It would need to be dire indeed for me to abandon Anuminas to the tomb robbers. We're not going to do that. Stop that. Okay, Astuil's trust. Wait, Astuil is... Where is Astuil? Are you the one up there? No, where are you? Oh, you! Ugh.
Would you do something for me?
I am not as suspicious of your identity as Kallenglad, but I will do as he wishes. You must prove to me that you have an honest heart and are not allied with those who seek to plunder my Dunedain heritage. Jetsam sometimes washes onto the shore of this island from out the lake, and the tomb robbers seek it out in searches of jewels and other valuable trinkets. These pieces once belonged to the law-abiding people of Arnor, and to their kings in Anuminas. We cannot allow the robbers to get their hands on any more of them. Follow the island's western shore northward, Fennon, and look at the jetsam among the reeds. I would be interested in seeing any damn pottery shards you can recover. Beware of tomb robbers, for they seek the same things, though for very different reasons. Return to me when you have gathered enough fragments, and I will see if you have recovered anything of interest. Okay. Alright. This is a good place to start the next one. To stop this video. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you being here, and I hope I see you in the next video. And up until then, have a great day. Bye bye.